What's up, Broncos country? How y'all doing today? Yeah, I'm back, but not like how I was. But, back, but a little late again. Once again here, and I'm gonna bring some scripted stuff today. It's gonna be a little bit scripted, but then to probably go. I'm gonna probably go off the script. So just bear with me 1 minute. But and then I'm still gonna bring y'all that stuff that I told y'all that I was gonna do every day today. Washing clothes today, y'all. Wash clothes. Okay, okay. Right now, I'm looking like at these position groups. Okay, listen, we're looking at the Broncos are looking at a variety of position groups, anywhere from running back to wide receiver. They might draft a wide receiver too, cornerback. I'm just looking here. We got offensive tackles. We got we got edges. We got tight ends, linebackers. To me, it's the usual. It's the usual. Jake Jake Witt, offensive tackle out of Northwestern. Uh, this is what I can do, cause bring to y'all, and then probably I could talk off it. Okay, so give me a minute, and then I probably could. I'm gonna explain a little more about it. The first player name is Israel Abanika Aban Abba Abanikanda. Israel Israel Abanikanda. Right. Okay. He went to Pittsburgh. He's a running back. He went to Pittsburgh. He went to Pitt. He went to Pitt. So now keep eye on this because those dudes that go to Pitt and be starting at Pitt, them dudes are kind of good. Look at Damari Mathis, right? He was kind of on the bottom of the depth chart, you know, before Ronald Darby took and got hurt, and when Ronald Darby came in and got hurt, that's when he got plugged in and he played the rest of the season. I mean, he was kind of shaky, of course, because you're a rookie, right? You're a rookie then, right? Of course you're a rookie then, and but he caught on and he plays hard. You know what I mean? He hard, so we gotta keep an eye out on for certain schools that these players come out of because a lot of these colleges produce, you know, good players because a lot of them have former NFL head coaches or what have you, or they program. They just have a good NFL style program. You know what I mean? So that's that's just plain and simple. You know, a lot of these dudes. You know, some colleges like some of the lesser ones, but you also got to keep your eye out for lesser ones because look, we never would have thought Montreal Washington would have got drafted in the fifth round last year, right? But they went out and got him in the fifth round. But now to say if Montreal Washington was in this draft, with Sean Payton had it went out and got him in the fifth round of this draft this year? No, I don't think so. I really don't think so. And then it's not fair to compare Sean Payton to Nathaniel Hackett, you know, because that whole joint was discombobulated, the whole thing. The only experienced coach probably on that staff was Don Capers. And then besides Don Capers, Ejiro Evero, the defensive coordinator that we had last year, he held his own. He showed what he learned. He learned a lot under these different, defensive coordinators through the years and all that stuff. That's how he came up. And that just shows you that he's going to be somebody in the league. I hate to see him go to Carolina when he had a chance to stay with Denver, but you know, to each his own. You know what I mean? He felt like Rich Homie, felt like a type of way, excuse me, and he wanted to leave. Right, right. Bye. See ya. Right. We'll figure it out. And then Israel, Israel, but Nikanda, the running back out of Pitt, they got him projected in the third or fourth round. And yeah, the Broncos met with him at the combine. You know what I mean? He was at the combine, the scouts and everything at the combine. And, they doing their combine thing and they looking out for, certain type of players. Maybe they was looking for a running back or whatever, or they just saw the running back. But, the scouts, in September, when the season began, before the even first NFL season game is played, they're out in the fields. They're out in the field. They already starting their work for the next year's draft. So they already beyond. So, they really beyond it. And he's projected in either the third or fourth round. And the Broncos met with him at the combine. Right. Yeah. This is a good thing right here. My wife just found me a tablet that she used to use. Hope it's still working because that could be a good thing for me too. The tablet, so I got it out there charging up. Yeah, my wife, she a sweetheart, but you know how you know she when she get mad at me, she get mad at me. Like the Panther and the Bronco fighting. Yeah, my wife says she like it. She feel a type of way, and I don't know how she feels. She think I'm promoting the Panthers, but I'm just letting my Broncos country people know. Yeah, I live with a Panther, man. I live with a Panther, so but I'm a Bronco, so I could stand Peter Panther, right? Bomb, bomb, right? But we don't do none of that stuff over here. But love my wife. She's out there in the living room enjoying herself on this Sunday. Then I think I cooked her breakfast this morning. Or really that I cooked it for me. And I said, well, babe, it's little grit, eggs, and sausage left, right? If you want it, you get it. Okay, she said, well, babe, leave it there. I'll eat that for lunch because, my wife, she's a my wife, she's a juicer. So she does all that juicing and stuff. She can have that. I'm not doing that. Look at me, man. I'm kind of small. You know what I mean? I'm a small man. But I've been a small man all my life, so I'm not really worried about it. But, you know, my wife, what I mean? She fit, she's pleasantly plump. But that's wifey. But that's also a panther, right? But now we gonna go to. Well, I said I'm gonna keep y'all a little bit longer, right? Today, I don't know how long this thing is, but when I read the player and see Scott, pardon me, when I read the player and see where he come from who what college he went to and stuff and things of that nature like that, I could go off it. You know what I mean? It's like, like the rough draft sheet. You know what I mean? So yeah. I mean, yeah, y'all. I like my old English. Back in the days, you used to call it all gold growing up in New York. Yeah. The next name on the list is Rashid Rice. Rashid Rice. Bear with me too, cause my diction. I'm working on that too. When working on that too. But position wide receiver. Oh man, look at this. Look where he came from, right? Really? Might not be what I don't get to today. I'll bring back tomorrow. Or y'all could also go uh listen to me on Spotify, on Google Podcasts, and on iHeartRadio, because I will be bringing this to you. Because I've been outside doing different things, running, washing clothes, getting all that other stuff done, and I got a little. Okay, I got enough. I got enough battery to take me through. I got enough, hopefully. And whatever I miss, believe me, the whole thing I'm putting on Spotify tonight. Right? Believe me when I tell you that I'm doing that. I'm doing that tonight. I got to. This is draft week. So Rashid Rice, wide receiver out of SMU. I had a few receivers that came from SMU. Emmanuel Sanders, right? Colin Sutton to date, right? Colin Sutton to date. Emmanuel Sanders, part of the Super Bowl 50 team. Now listen, Emmanuel Sanders, he was that dude. Him and DT, him and Demarius Thomas, they was that dude. Like they was right there. You know what I mean? They was like, we gonna go get that because we got to go get that. That's just who we are. Look, and I remember that day at the podium on Emmanuel Sanders' introductory press conference. He said, "Man, listen, man." He said, "I came to Denver because of Peyton Manning, right?" And he said, "Peyton Manning, playing with Peyton Manning, is like wide receiver heaven," which it was. He said, "Playing with Peyton Manning is like wide receiver heaven." Right. That's how he felt about that. Now these young guys that's just coming in, look, Russell just had a bad season last year. Do not think that he's gonna be the same Russ like he was last year. No, I read reports that he's working. I mean, he slimmed down and he's he he got a mindset. Russ, when he has a mindset, and his mindset be focused on one thing. He didn't like that last year, right? Nobody did. And Russell Wilson is usually his worst critic himself. Okay, now you go home to Seattle. She might, come on, baby, you okay? You all right? You still Russ, right? Shit like that. You know, that's what your old lady does. That's what a man's old lady does for them. Comfort them and say, go get him next week, right? But it's coming out of SMU. They produce wide receivers. SMU, they produce wide receivers. Okay. Now we gonna take a trip around the mulberry bush. You know, and this thing, I mean, I'm looking at my phone. Yeah, it's all beat up and all that stuff. I gotta get another one. But dropping it and stuff. But all it's telling me behind name, because when I'm looking at the name position in the school, I done seen film because I watch film too, and everything just flashback. So these are like you remember when you was in school, growing up in school, studying for a test and stuff like that, and they you're in like a lower grade, like in a grade school or whatever, and showing you flashcards. You know what I mean? And like they do, like on Good Morning Football, they got the cue cards and all that stuff. Bomb, you talk about that. Oh, that's what I'm doing now with the cue cards. So man, I ain't even really like halfway through. I'm at the 16-minute mark. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. You know, yeah, my wife out there, she having a good time. She out there singing, having a good time. God bless her, man. God bless her. I love that lady. Okay, now the next up is Jamie Robinson, safety, Florida State. Okay, it's intriguing. I seen the boy play. The boy is a dog. We got dogs on our team already. We have dogs. The Broncos got dogs on on the defensive side. And then, pardon me, because you hearing all that little sniffle thing, but I'm equipped. I got doctors now to help me with my asthma and all this other, you know, with this stuff right here. So I don't like it either. But this thing right here is supposed to be noise resistant, but it's right in the microphone, so because it's right here. But Florida State got dogs. Wow, and he's day two. Okay, day two, is the second round and third round. But they ain't say day two, third, fourth round, right? Because the first day is only the first round, only the first round. But he's projected to go on day two, and he met with the Broncos at the combine. You know what I mean? What's up, Sev? Hold on, I gotta take a break. Gotta shout my nigga Sev up. What up, Sev? Hotels? What's poppin'? What's good? My high salute to you, Sev. My high salute to you. My high salute to you. Whoever else, y'all come in the comments. I told y'all I'm breaking down the draft. So that was James Robinson. He's projected day two. So the Broncos, they probably gonna might have to trade up for him. You know what I mean? Because right now the projections is just saying day two. It's not saying third, fourth round or nothing. It's projected day two. But now we're gonna move out to this dude, Alex Austin, cornerback out of Oregon State. He's another one projected down to round two on day two, second round. They met with him at the combine. Look, all these dudes are dogs, man. Like I watched them tape, I watched the film. They nothing but dogs. They're nothing but dogs. But then I'm only gonna go little bit more with this because I got a lot of stuff to bring y'all, and I'm bringing it to y'all draft day. I'm bringing it to y'all every day up to draft day with projections and what my thoughts are. So now this dude, oh man, why they always gotta have long names and but this dude, Ado Tawanama Adoro Edge slash D line out of Northwestern, projected day two. Another one combine. But see, a lot of these dudes that's projected day two, they could fall, right? They could fall. Denver really doesn't really have to reach because they could fall. And then I got mock drafts. Please, y'all, Sav, you my dude. We Bronco game all the time. We Bronco game like that for life. Listen, Sav, go look, listen to my. I call him out so they got on there. Yeah, but he's my dude. I got whatever. They'll come back in the chat. I lost them for a minute, but hopefully they be back. Got stuff on YouTube. I got projections. Now we gotta go get into Chris Rodriguez Jr., running back, Kentucky, day three. Now day three, this is like when they saying day three, they saying day three, day four. He's a running back, Chris Rodriguez, running back. Okay, somebody came back. Please stay. I'm talking about Chris Rodriguez. He's the running back out of Kentucky. He's projected day three. Now, when you project day three, yeah, he's all right, sir. He's all right. I like him too. I seen him. I watched him. I watched like what Sean Payton you were saying, like 18, 19, 20 snaps. But yeah, he's all right. But he's projected day three. When you're projected day three, that means you could go like round four, round five, or whatever. Now I'm this dude Carter Warren, right? Carter Warren, offensive tackle out of Pittsburgh. What I tell you about these dudes from Pittsburgh? These dudes are dogs, man. These dudes are dogs. We already got a dog when Ronald Darby went down last year at cornerback, y'all. Mark my word. Damari Mathis was supposed to never start last year. He was supposed to sit behind and be deaf. Damari Mathis was supposed to sit behind Ronald Darby and be deaf, right? But that didn't happen because Darby got hurt. So when Darby got hurt early in the season, Damari Mathis was like right there behind him, the dude without a pit. He came in, yeah, he had his little woes and like, first couple of games, but he still stayed with him. And then he's a dog. He stays with him. He does what dog things do what they do. These dudes out of Pitt, and it's an offensive tackle coming out of Pittsburgh. He's projected third, fourth round. He's projected third, fourth round. And listen, I mean, I'm kind of connected to the insiders. I hit them up when I were you watching the draft at? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, sir. I'm watching all that, and then I'm gonna bring y'all the draft at the OG. Yeah. I was watching that. I'm watching that. I was watching that. I like that. Yeah, I was watching that, sir. I like that. I saw that. I saw that. I saw that, sir. And then gonna go over him. This is another offensive tackle, Darnell Wright. Um, offensive tackle out of Tennessee. Broncos met with him at the combine. This is edge, Felix Adoka Uzama, edge, Kansas State, day two. Payne Durham. I'm gonna skip him. Uh, now I like this dude right here, I like Keely Ringo. I like him, the cornerback out of Georgia. Listen, I watch a lot of westerns myself. I like westerns. Ringo was always that bad dude. Ringo was never the good guy. Nah, he was never the good cowboy. He was never once the good cowboy. We need dogs on this offense, man. And Keely Ringo at cornerback, Pastor Tan, cause K'Wan Williams, this is his last year. Cause we only signed him, I think K1 is on a 2-year deal, maybe somewhat, but we need depth at corner. And Keely Ringo, he's like right there. Like he's coming to take somebody's job. like that. Lindsey Scott Jr. Hey, what's up, Sicko Pete? What's up? What's up, DB for life? Yes, sir. I love that. I'm like that. And thanks for listening, man. Thanks for listening. Please, need everybody. This chat is going to get better. I love y'all interacting and everything. And please ask me questions because I see y'all in the chat. I will answer them while I'm doing this. Right. I see y'all in the chat. Um, Lindsey Scott, junior quarterback. You know what? The Broncos, we ain't gonna snatch a quarterback because we got Russ. He's QB1. We got Jared Stidham going to back Russ up. And then we still got Jared Garantano, the young cat from last year. Now, this is an interesting name, John Michael Smith, the center out of Minnesota. He's projected the first or second round. Now, is there a trade that's really going to be happening? Okay. Sigo P. Iowa tapping in. We need to get some depth on the O line. Okay, okay. Listen, okay, so definitely, yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. And this is right here, like where I was going at. Yeah, we do. Okay, with the depth on the O line, I'm going back to it. I think you missed it. Okay, Sigo P. Yeah, I do agree with you. We need some depth on the O line, and I'm about to talk about somebody too. And then Sicko Pete, if you look on YouTube, right? I got some mock drafts out on YouTube under my name, Everything Broncos Podcast. Listen, y'all look at that, hit me up with feedback, do everything like that, right? Darnell got Darnell Wright on offensive tackle Tennessee. Got Carter Warren. Sickle, I agree, or LOL is beefy, but we can get stronger. Sickle, I agree, or O line can get stronger. What up, Seb? I see you back in. Listen, the, I think the O line can be stronger. It always really can be stronger. But listen, we never had an O line like this since Super Bowl 50, maybe even like back then with Elway days. Listen, I understand what they saying about what who we got at right tackle, and but Ben Powers the dog, Mike McGlinchey at right tackle. He's probably going to be the best tackle that we ever had since probably about Super Bowl 50. He's going to hold it down over there. The only position that I'm worrying about on that O line right now is center. All I'm worried about is that center position on the O line right now. There's a lot of centers out there. John Michael Smith, he's probably ain't gonna be there. But there's gonna be somebody else that's gonna be there. It could be either Joe Titman, right? Or or it could be um, Luke Walliper. It could be even one of them too. And I'm about to get to him. It could be even one of them too. And then there's more. And then we got this dude named Jared something. And he's coming out of Michigan, and he's play under head coach Jim Harbaugh. You know what I mean? Eh, Oh, then like we got Jake Vitt, the offensive tackle out of Northern Michigan. He's day three, right? He's projected day three. These are dogs. These are dogs. They are dogs. They're dogs. All these dudes are dogs, and it's a lot. It's a lot of. And then this dude Jordan Rose, guard out of Arkansas. He played guard, so he could probably play that center. He could probably play that center. And then listen, y'all gotta understand, we got better coaches this year. Sean Payton is not bringing in nobody, just to play the center. Sean Payton came from the Bill Parcells tree of coaching, and Bill Parcells always valued the offensive line. If the offensive line is strong, your quarterback has time to throw the ball, hand the ball off. They, you know what I mean? Open up the running lanes. Listen, why y'all think he went out and got Chris Manhurst? Chris Manhurst is the best blocking tight end in the game. Why went out and got some RJP Ryan? And if I was listening to his presser when he was at the owners meeting, when they asked him about Samaje Perine, he said, "Yeah, oh Samaje, yeah, Samaje, he built the last. Samaje built the last. Listen, we got nothing but dogs because I call this RTDB. RTDB. This is what we're going to be doing to protect Russ. We're going to run the damn ball. RTDB. Run the ball like we should. Because when you run the ball, that opens up everything. Opens up the play action passes, opens up the deep shots. Russ throws one of the deepest, one of the best, prettiest deep balls in the game. Right, right. Look at how the offensive line is constructed. It's going to be run first. It's run first. Run first. Everything off the run. You get the run, you establish the run, you establish everything. That means we're gonna be a top five. Mark my words. Sean Payne always had a top five to top 10 offense in the league. We up there with Andy Reid now, with one of the brilliant offensive coaches in the game. Sorry it took so long, right? At the Gary Kubiak, sorry it took so long. Sorry it took so long, but it's happening, people. It's happening. That Mile High Magic, man, is coming back to Mile High this year, man. Mark my words, Mile High Magic coming back. I could just feel it. It's in my bones, man. It's in my bones, sir. It should be in your bones too. You know, I mean, you see what I'm doing, this old little OG things on old goal. Yeah, but it's in the bones, man. It's going to run first. Everything is going to be predicated off the run. And then I read some articles. Now, this is kind of catchy because I know a lot of y'all, going about the trades and all that about the wide receiver. Mark my words. Listen, man. I think it's going to be one wide receiver that's going to be gone, man. I don't think it's Jerry because last year, you remember during the draft. Last year during the draft. Last year during the draft. Um, that's when they picked up Bradley Chubb trade. You know what I mean? And so I think they're gonna pick up Jerry Judy. Think they're gonna pick up Judy's fifth year option. But Cortland Sutton, listen, Cortland Sutton might, and this is the thing that I was reading. I was reading the article. They was this close. Cortland Sutton was about to wear that purple and black. Cortland Sutton was about to be a fucking Baltimore Raven, my dude. He was about to be a Baltimore Raven for real. At the last minute, Denver backed out. Now, if it was up to Sean Payton, you know, it's up to Sean Payton. So that was George Payton probably trying to illustrate the trade. But now George Payton everything has to go. George Payton has to talk to Sean Payton about that. Sean Payton said, you know what, we're going to hold on because it might be an offer that we could get better because they keep calling. Mark my words. I don't know if we going to move up in a second because that's all they asking for Cortland Sutton. You know, really, that's what they listening for. That's all they want, and that's what they asking for Cortland Sutton, the second round, and maybe something else, maybe something else. But you know what I mean? That's what this is about. I think Cortland gone. Tim Patrick, the wide receiver with the best hands, he's back. He's ready. He's ready. He's ready. Right. You know, it's a lot of media silence out there in Dove Valley, but I still hear things because I text, you know what I mean? I email people, they hit me back. I'm kind of connected. And and really, there's really no my, my High podcast, no Bronco podcast in Denver that doesn't have the ones that's in Denver that's coming out of Dove Valley. They got the Denver Broncos sign. Everybody else is bringing news, trying to do what I'm doing. Well, I'm trying to do what they doing, but I'm coming up. Thank for everybody listening, man. I'm bringing content every week. I got posts. I got posts up. I'm on Instagram and I'm posting on YouTube, and I'm after I get off here, I'm doing another mock draft, and I'm gonna post that on YouTube, and I'm gonna post it on Instagram. On Instagram, I'm doing the Bronco. Y'all can hear me on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and I'm on iHeartRadio. I'm putting in work that's that's what it is. I'm trying to keep everybody updated. I like the chat. I like how it's going on, man. I'm gonna try to keep it, do my best. Draft weekend. And listen, I'm gonna keep y'all updated. Sav, let's keep listening, watching out for my channel. Cause matter of fact, Wednesday is probably gonna be the best night, but all the nights is gonna be the best night because I'm going live. I am fucking going live. I just didn't figure it out yet. Do I need to go live on day one, or do I'm going live? I know if I ain't going live on day one, I'm bringing y'all day two and all the rest of the draft. But I'm gonna be sitting next to it, so this is what I'm still contemplating, and I'm gonna keep y'all updated, my man. I got to keep my Bronco faithful updated. I got to. And listen, I'm trying to keep it real, bringing the best news, the best. And a lot of times I might not really be like on here because if it ain't no news, I don't want to make no news out of nothing, man. I don't like them dudes that be trying to start rumors and start shit and make people mad. Cause only bitches make people mad, man, by them making up fake news and doing all that shit. I don't really like doing that, man. I gotta keep people updated. I gotta keep people right. That's how I'm trying to bring it. I ain't trying to do all that. You know what I mean? But all y'all, thanks for listening. I'm keeping all y'all updated. Ghost, you know what I mean? Sicko Pete, love y'all, man. And wow, this one went to the 40-minute thing. Um, almost 40 minutes, like 38 something. I got to end this with a mile high salute. Love y'all, and be back tomorrow, same time, same time. Go live tomorrow. I'll keep y'all updated. Bye. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I ain't go off. I ain't leave yet. But yeah, this is what I was saying before I was leaving, man. I always want to leave with like a mile high salute, and then after this, I'm bringing mock drafts. I'm doing mock drafts. I'm gonna do two on Instagram. I'm posting one with trades, and I'm doing one without trades, and then I'm doing two on YouTube. But it's just gonna be on the YouTube page. It's not going live. I'm still trying to learn and then trying to get my money up to buy certain software. Right, Sev Low Hotels, Fire, let's go Broncos. Right, right, right. Ain't no more let's ride. We back to that like let's go. We about to back to let's go. Right, Sev. I love all y'all for that. That's right. That's right. So I'm coming back tomorrow. about 7 Eastern time, whatever that's y'all time. I gotta figure it out. What y'all time is over there in Colorado? Right, Sicko Pete, let's ride. Salute. That's right. We gonna do that. I'll be back tomorrow with more stuff. My high salute to everybody. My high salute.